Hi, and welcome to the Grey Side. This is the making of an animation that I'm doing tonight for a title. So instead of using the Premiere Pro generic graphics, I'm making my own. So here's how I do it. So this is a proof for tonight. So so if you can see, so this is the program. So the grey side. So down below, see how it says the grey side? So down below is what we have keyframes. The keyframing controls the level of, just turn this down. Okay, so down below is all the keyframes here. So the grey side. So let me, okay, click on that again. And we want a capital for that. So this is the grey side. See how it comes up in the text? So it's pretty simple. But how do we get this across there like that in an animation video? So what we do is we select the frames. So we probably want to make it about 1,000 frames. And then make it the frames across there. Then hit the record button. See how it's recorded? But also what we need to do is turn the 3D camera on. Camera 3D. And see the keyframing key signal comes up. So that's what happens. So, okay, so we want this light to be dragging across here. So that's a target light. So watch how I do this now. So I'll pull out a little bit more. See how the camera's pulled out? Click on the camera again. Okay, let's drag it out a bit more now. Okay. So, alright, let's turn this down a little bit more. Watching Gwen Stefani whilst I'm doing this. Alright, so, cross it over. So the best way to do this now is, okay, so keyframe here. See this keyframe? We need to press a key on there. So we'll press record, and that's one keyframe. Drag it across slowly. Drag it to about 50 frames. Drag it across slowly. Press another key. Drag it across slowly. That's another key. Now what we want to do is we want to widen it a bit too, because we don't want the whole "the" not being shown. So what I'll do is I'll expand this out a little bit more. Okay, see how that's expanded a bit now? So you can actually see, okay, that says "the." So on to the next one, and another keyframe, and slowly sort of expand it. We don't want to sort of drag this across anymore because we've already done that effect. So slowly across the board here. There we go. And let's make another one. Okay, that's 350. So what we want to do is slowly expand it out and not in. See how this? See that? All right. And then we'll press another keyframe on 600 now. And then slowly expand it. But what we want to do now is press another key for that. But what we want to do now is we want to sort of slowly see what's across here now. So we'll grab this button up the top and see that? It comes out, but we want it centered. And then it says the grey side. And we'll slowly just press the key on that. And the last keyframe, we'll do that. So, see how it comes up like that now? Oops, no. Alright, see that? Alright. So now we'll play it. See how it drags across, and now it expands. So that's how a simple animation's done. They do this a lot in movies as well. So it's a simple keyframe animation. Yeah. So hope you guys enjoyed it, and yeah. And for the last bit here, what I'll do just to center it off, I'll stop it right there actually, and I'll delete this last keyframe just for habit's sake, for centeredness and professionalism. Delete that. Oh, no. Sorry. Oop. And what I'll do for the last bit is slowly sort of just drag it across so it's centered. See how it's centered? And see that? Slowly centers itself. And like that. See that? And it's centered. So the next stage to this animation is what we've got to do, because remember they're just simple keyframes. So what I actually have to do now is we go into um, okay. This button here. Okay. So what we're going to do is the output. See how the output comes up like this. So what we're going to do, that's just the current frame. So it will only save one frame. But to do all of them, we got to click all frames. Then see from 0 frames to 1,000 frames. So that's what we got to do. So now what I'll do is, so the output is, and I'll save it as Jeremy Gray side animation heading, and then okay, after that just press save again, go back into the formatting, make sure it's MP4 please, not the TIFF, because do you know what will happen? You have 1,000 images all over your desktop or your save file, whatever you're doing, so make sure it's MP4. Alright, now, so that's saved, everything's done, we're all good to go. So the last thing is, we want to record the image. So, render to picture viewer. Okay, just last check, where is this file going to? So, I'm a bit really disorganized, I like everything on my desktop, so I'll just shove it on there. 1 second. But this is a bit of a, everyone's different, who cares about how they do things, like saving files, I'm not finicky. Alright, so I know where everything is though, some people are, some people aren't. So now go to render to picture viewer, and now it starts the process. See this? It's actually doing the frame by frame by frame. And see all these frames? So we want to see what it's actually doing. So we cut it back down to about that percentage. See how it's coming up now? This is just a simple animation, and see that's actually calculating the pitches now. So slowly. Takes its time because it's actually calculating quite a lot of material. Depends. I mean, some people actually, it takes a whole night to actually render something. So this is going pretty fast actually. So this is actually recording everything now. So just a simple title and a heading. That's all it is. It's kind of exciting when it's rendering actually. See how it's going slowly there? It's slowly going to be centered soon. It's got about 650 frames going now. The reason why I'm doing this for is because for genuine reasons too, because I don't want to say, oh yeah, it's completed and I did all this, blah, 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 blah. This is all unedited, so I don't really, I don't want to sort of do a Jamie Oliver and be cutting up some food and then, I don't know, just go to another thing or some other chef, you know what I mean? So now this is going slowly, slowly, slowly. Yeah, like I said, I didn't want to do a fade in on this, like on Premiere Pro. So see how that just comes in line. That's just a simple, simple heading. Notice how I got it centered there as well. So it's just a professional hazard if you want that good look. So there's equal balance on all sides there too. So it just makes you feel a bit more professional as well, like you've done a good job, I guess. And we'll go, after this is actually saved, I'll actually just show you on how it's actually done. So now, okay, that's all done. So kind of like microwave, it's all ready. All right, so shut this off. Make sure that's just out there. All right, so animation, Jeremy, Grayside. All right, so it's loading. Look at my desktop, it's lovely, isn't it? Old photography, films or whatever. All right, so see that? See how it's working now? See, this is actually an MP4 format, so people will be able to view it on YouTube or anything like that. And it's just simple, something so simple instead of using the Premiere Pro or the different other types of movie programs, the generic heading designs and the graphics that they've got. You can just do it yourself if you do it this way. See that? And then bang. Anyways, so that's another episode of The Grey Side, but this was more of a technical side. But anyways, have a good one, and thanks.